Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho of Vancouver. This movie is in response to a request by a viewer who wants me to talk about sleeping Qigong, the most famous practitioner of which is the legendary Chan Tuan, who was credited to have created the famous Huàshān sleeping Qigong. According to some records, he had slept for over 1,000 years and had become an immortal. Chan Tuan, also known as Shí'èr, was also another contributor of Tai Chi as a form of integrated mind-body training. He is known for his sleeping Qigong. He was also well known for his fortune-telling ability with Yi Jing and Shān. The emperor offered him a job, but he turned it down, declining the offer with a famous poem, telling the emperor that he would rather practice his sleeping Qigong for 1,000 years. His sleeping Qigong is perfect for modern people because most of us cannot do the lotus sitting posture. There are two basic poses for sleeping Qigong. This is the side-lying one, and then the other one is the supine one. With proper internal Kung Fu and a good dantian, you can enter the mental state of Chan or Samadhi, like the famous Chan master Shuì. In this picture, Master Huai-jin Nan is demonstrating the side-lying sleeping Qigong called Ji Chang Wu, which can enter the state of Chan. According to him, if one can enter Chan, it is very good for health. If you can enter Chan during Zhi Shi, which is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., or Wu Shi, which is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., even for as short as 20 minutes, it is as good as sleeping for hours. According to people who know him well, that Master Nan did not seem to need very much sleep. Master Nan told us the real story he heard from his dad about a fisherman who became a monk, not the one in the picture. This monk only practiced the Buddhist worshipping ritual as shown in the picture. I have a movie built into this movie. After a few years of doing this worshipping practice, he stopped and went into a sleeping posture, just like this one in the picture. After a few days, other monks thought he was dead. But the abbot of the monastery told them to put a glass of water on his buttock. After 3 days, the water did not spill, and the abbot knew that he had entered into a state of Ding called Wu Xin Hui, when the sixth consciousness, the mental consciousness of the eighth form of consciousness, stopped. He told everyone to leave him alone. After 9 years of this side-lying Qigong practice, he woke up. In spite of the fact that he was not too educated, he could compose a nice classical poem. The abbot knew he was enlightened. A natural ability to compose poems without being taught is a sign of enlightenment. For instance, Huineng was an illiterate, and he became the sixth patriarch of Chan Buddhism. He won that prestigious status in a competition of Chan poetry. Since he had never been taught how to write, he had to ask someone to write that important poem out for him. The Chan monk Gong is another example. This self-portrayal poem tells everyone that he liked alcohol and liked to compose poems. He is well known because people knew he could work miracles, but he never admitted to have this gift. because he knew that the law of karma would make his miracle unpredictable. He did not want people to rely on his unreliable ability. This is why he always claimed that he was crazy. Sleeping Qigong is the static form of Qigong called Jing, Gong. It is an internal and invisible form of Kung Fu. Master Hong Yi here in this picture complemented this static form of Qigong with his calligraphy practice as a form of Dong Gong, which means Qigong in movement. The monk who slept for 9 years complemented his sleeping Qigong with the Buddhist worshipping rite as the form of Dong Gong, which strengthened his Dan Tian with the squatting and the bowing movement. But you have to use the right core muscle with the breathing of the Dan Tian in order to be effective. It is similar to the use of the Peng form of Tai Chi power to strengthen the Dan Tian. Master Shuì in this picture is known for his Chan Ding Kung Fu. When he was young, he wanted to repay his gratitude to his parents, and he performed the Buddhist worshipping ritual just like the 9-year sleeping monk. For every 3 steps, he bowed and squatted once. He traveled like this for over 1,000 miles, and I am sure he was doing this with internal Kung Fu, without which his knee and back would have been ruined. He lived to 118 years old and had gone through 5 emperors and 2 world wars and a lot of hardship as shown in this poem. He might look weak and thin, but very strong internally. To complement the practice of sleeping Qigong for Chan Ding, I have conceived of a complementary set of Dong Gong that I have combined the Peng form of Tai Chi power with the Buddhist worshipping ritual, and I shall experiment this combination in Vancouver with a few participants and shall report the result in an article just like this one. When the experiment is completed, people who want to participate can contact me. My email address is georgekwho@gmail.com. georgekwho@gmail.com. Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho. This concludes the movie, and if you like this movie, please click like and please share it with your friends in other media like Facebook. And it would really motivate me to make more movies like this if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Dr. George Ho. Subscription is totally free. Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho. This concludes the movie, and if you like this